What up, y'all? I'm back with another video, and I'm here to do my albums I recommend number 7. I haven't done albums I recommend in a while because not a lot of good stuff has dropped where I'm like, I'd recommend it. Well, let me take that back. Not a lot of good stuff has dropped where I'd be like, I'd recommend it, and I just didn't plan on reviewing it, or just didn't have time to, or didn't see, like, not the point, but wasn't like, this isn't enough for me to give a review to, but I definitely recommend checking it out though. So yes, I'm back with my 7 album review albums. I recommend 7. Now, I will say some of these, don't be surprised if later on in the year when it's very slow, because I'm sure it'll be slow again sometime in hip hop this year. So don't be surprised if you see me review some of these later on in the year, because I'm late on some of these, and some of these are very highly acclaimed hip hop albums based on just a few reviews, but legitimate reviews. And one of them is Joey Badass 2 Lit EP. It's only 3 tracks. There's nothing really. I'm not saying it's a waste of tracks, but those 3 tracks are enough for me to give a review of. I mean, it's not like as it's not like they're leftovers really of All American Badass, anything like that, or tracks that didn't make it. So, it's not really anything for me to review. And he really talks about fucking on there a lot anyway. So it's like, not really going to talk about that, but it's Joey Badass at the same time. So I'll at least recommend it. So I recommend that. I recommend Loyle Carner's Yesterday's Gone album. UK hip hop for those, well, grime, I guess. Rock Marciano, Rosebudd's Revenge. That's one where I'm like, that and Loyle Carner's Yesterday's Gone. I'm like, maybe later on in the year could review. Murs, Captain California. That is a very fun album. Very fun album. I mean, I like that's another one where I might be like, hey, might review it, like, or I'll do at least on a list. Be like, yo, best albums that I didn't review list. Next is Big Lenbo. Uh, Biglmbo. Y'all might know him from Rat Pack, even though I'm not with Rat Pack. I'm not like all the way. I'm not in there. I just know of Logic and Big Limbo. But yeah, Big Limbo. You might remember him from Young Jesus off of Logic's second album, The Incredible True Story. Strange Days, which is like, was it 6, 7, maybe 8 tracks? The last two, the one with Logic and the one by himself, I was like, yeah, that's that hip hop right there, man. The next is Brother Ali, All the Beauty in This Whole Life. Very personal album from what I'm picking up. I mean, I watched Dead End Hip Hop's review of it, and I listened to the album before and after they reviewed it. That might be one as well where I'm like, I might could possibly go back and listen to it and review it, or put it on my best album that didn't review in 2017 list. And Propaganda Crooked, this is a very he's a Christian rapper, spoken word. He's a poet. He's a preacher as well. What can I say? And he's from the West. He's from California. This is one of those albums where it's like, if you like that, I can't even how do I describe this music? I can't even, like, if you like that, not eerie, but that atmospheric sort of ambient music, spoken word, this album's for you. And it's very pro-Christian. So if you're into that type of stuff, this is for you. If you're into spoken word, Christianity, ambient, atmospheric type of music, kind of alternative, like alternative hip hop, a bit of alternative rock vibe to it, this album's for you. And that's pretty much it. That's all the albums I recommend because nothing's really been dropping. Like I said, nothing new really, other than Big Limbo, Joey, and Propaganda. Nothing really that new's been dropping. And what I've noticed is a lot of my albums I recommend, a lot of them tend to be albums that are like rock. Some of them are metal. Not like math rock or post-hardcore, metalcore albums. They're like some of them are EDM and house music as well. So it's like, and if I was like a mainly house music or EDM review channel or rock or metal, I'm sure a lot of hip hop albums would be in my albums I recommend. So it's like, you know, but yeah, those are albums I recommend. But if you have any albums that you recommend that I listen to, let me know in the comment section below what they are so I can give them a listen and hey, maybe review them as well. So that's pretty much it. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button if you like it. Share the video, subscribe if you're new, get me on Twitter, Facebook, AudioMac, SoundCloud, Instagram, and hit up my email for business. And what I mean by hit up my email for business is if you need your music chopped and screwed, if you need it reviewed, if you need beats made, or you want to be featured on one of my upcoming DJ mixtapes, the email is DynamicJAB@gmail.com. And I also have my Patreon down there as well, which I plan to do some really interesting stuff with my Patreon. Thanks. Shout out to Ciderboat, my man, my brother, I love you. My first and only pledge at this moment. So, but you're one of my most loyal subscribers, man. So if you're watching, once again, thank you. I love you. I also have my Bandcamp down there as well. I plan on posting beats and things like that on there. And my PayPal's in the description as well if you want to donate to support my movement as far as YouTube, music, entertainment, etc. You DynamicJAB@gmail.com through PayPal, and Patreon is pretty much the same way. I mean, you don't even have to donate to PayPal. You could just pledge if you wanted to, whatever amount that you decide to. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time.